In a small, sunlit village nestled between the hills and the river, there lived a young man named Omar. He was known far and wide, not just for his honesty and kindness, but for the deep respect and love he showed toward his aging father, Ibrahim. Ibrahim had once been a strong, hard-working man of farmer who worked the land with pride and built a life from nothing. But now, age had weakened his body and dimmed his energy. His hands, once rough with labor, trembled. His back, once straight, was now hunched. Omar, his only son, never saw this as a burden. He saw it as a blessing. Every morning, Omar would wake before sunrise to prepare his father's tea. He would help him dress, walk with him through the garden, and sit beside him, listening to the same stories his father had told him since childhood, stories of love, struggle, and faith. And even if he'd heard them 100 times, Omar never interrupted. To him, they were sacred. He could have left. Many young men his age went to the city in search of a better life. Omar had offers to a job in a big company, a scholarship to study abroad, but he gently turned them all down. My father stood by me when I had nothing. I will stand by him now that he has no one but me, Omar would say. Some people in the village called him foolish. You're wasting your youth. They said, you'll regret it one day. But Omar smiled and continued caring for his father with more love than ever. One day, Ibrahim grew gravely ill. The doctor said he didn't have much time left. The villagers came to visit, bringing food, prayers, and comfort. As Ibrahim lay in bed, weak and barely able to speak, Omar stayed by his side day and night, holding his hand and reciting verses of peace. In his final moments, Ibrahim looked at his son with teary eyes and whispered, "You are my greatest pride. I leave this world with peace in my heart because I know I raised a good man." And with a faint smile, he took his last breath. Omar buried his father with his own hands, fulfilling every tradition, every prayer, every final wish. He didn't cry in public, but in the quiet of the night, he spoke to the stars and wept like a child. Years passed. Omar never became rich, but he lived a full life, a life of dignity, love, and quiet strength. People would often point at him and tell their children, "That man, he's what true honor looks like."